Hello everyone. So it's been a couple days since I've made a video, and I've been working on the house from the past couple videos off recording. I just haven't had the alone time to do recording, so yeah, that's why I haven't done any. I figured I would start something new, because with the house, you know, just skipping around and stuff, so I figured I'd start a project to work on that is just for recording for the time being, and I may come back. I wanted to build a bookshelf, and so yeah, I figured I would make a video of that. Let's see, so 2 meters, let's go 1 meter. See what that looks like. 6 feet tall. For the width, let's go. What? Actually, you know what? Caesar. It's probably not deep enough for a bookshelf, so let's go to 0.3. A small bookshelf about 0.35. I'm trying to see what would be. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So it's just gonna be a simple bookshelf, nothing fancy. So what I'm gonna do is for the top, I will duplicate this face, bring it up on the Y just to sort of, I guess I don't really snap it at the moment. And then we'll come up like this, turn on the wireframe, scale it out. I like that, but I don't like the way. I need to break this out too. Set origin to geometry. Let's actually go back, because I should have set the origin to geometry. Well, it was. Okay, oh no, it wasn't. Break it out. Origin to geometry. I did it for both of them, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay. Scale this. Let's do it this way. I'm going to select each of these faces. We'll go. I'm going to set this to Imperial. That's just what I'm used to. So I'm going to go back. Dimensions 3 feet, 1 foot. Yeah. That's by scale everything. That's our plane right there. So let's do this first. I want it to be snap-on grid. 3 feet. For the top, 1 foot. There. And then for this, I'm thinking an inch out from each side. Yeah, like that. will extrude it down. I don't know. Extrude down 2 inches and then I'll bevel those. Give it a nice rounded out look. Let's delete the extra face on here. If I can like select it properly. I'm not gonna need that, and we're gonna put a bottom one on too, so I'm just gonna delete that as well. I might put a design on top, who knows. And we will. Oh, I can't delete that face. Bring this down, sit right on top, just like that. And then we're just going to origin to geometry, duplicate that, bring it down to the bottom. And then I'll make some legs too. It'll be a little bit. Well, do I want to put legs on it? I don't know. I don't know yet, but let's bevel these. We'll do clamp. And we'll like that. Make nice, rounded out. And we'll shade smooth those. Then we'll come through and we'll bevel the sides on this after. Okay, so we're going to inset this. And probably, how's that look? Maybe a little thicker, huh? Awesome. I think that looks fine, actually. Come in the wireframe, and we're gonna focus just on that, and we'll extrude it to about right there. I think that'll work fine. Bevel these edges. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Maybe. I don't want to do that. That could look nice, but nah, that's too much. We'll just go like that. Let's get the top ones too. Let's do the inner and then the outer. Yeah, just a little bit of bevel in there. And then we'll do back. Just a tad bit. Just a little bit. Shade smooth that, and then we'll bevel these back edges as well. Once again, just a little bit. This is basic. Now let's do our actual shelf part. So we'll duplicate that, bring it up on the Y. I may have to scale it in just a tad, break it out. We'll select both of those and isolate them. And go on the wireframe, select that, and we'll just take these edges right here. We'll just move them up a little bit. Well, actually, I don't know. I might leave that gap on the side there, and I might just hold this and go ahead. want this to sit. Let's see, how's that looking? I think I want it to be in a little bit, just not right on that edge, maybe something like that. Yeah, I think it looks fine. We're gonna focus on that. And we're gonna extrude it down. Probably, I don't know, ½ inch. So 0.5 inches. Oh, negative 0.5 inches. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. We can get rid of this back face and these side faces. And we'll just slightly bevel this. Just a tad. Maybe 3 of them. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then I'll try to use an array modifier. I think that would probably be the easiest way to do it. X factor 0, Z factor 1. Maybe I'll make the bottom like a cabinet type deal. Maybe I will make it a little bit more fancy than I originally intended. I don't know. We will see. Let's shade smooth this though. Maybe 25. Move it up. Just roughly even. Let's do 23. Yeah, that looks good. Looks fine. I'm thinking I do want to put some sort of like a cabinet type deal in that. With like doors. Okay, how would I want to do that though? I'm thinking I'll take. Can't do that. Let's apply our array. I'm happy with that. Let's take that and that. Let's focus on those two pieces. Rather than use the face, I'll use this line. That way the cabinet lines up with the slight bevel I have. So let's duplicate that. Bring it up to. Maybe we'll have another shelf, like the top of the. The top will be like a little, slightly littler shelf. We'll turn snapping back on and we'll just go like that. We'll just snap it right. I have like a little 6-inch shelf down in there. I don't know what anyone would use a 6-inch shelf for, but it'll be there. Little knickknacks, doodads, whatever. Shoes, maybe. I don't know. Okay, and we'll extrude this down on the Z to there. You know, I probably could put a loop cut right there, huh? That would save me from having to go back and delete all, because the shelf is just going to be a closed thing. I'm going to try that. I know it's kind of, I never broke that out, so let's just delete that. And let's slap a loop cut. Can I not put a loop cut in it? Am I past my ability to loop cut this all the way down? Yeah. Okay. We'll do it this way, and then I'll just deal with the faces later on. Okay, so we're going to extrude it in the Y. And we'll go all the way to the back. And we'll delete that face. We'll delete that face. And we'll delete this face. So I guess what I was thinking was delete, you know, like splitting it right here and then deleting the inside face. Cabinet itself, but I don't care. It's not a huge deal. I still need to break it out, though. I never broke it out. I'm just messing myself up. But I'm still learning, so it's okay. Mistakes are to be made. Let's look at that. Let's I can click this and I can delete this face. And there may be a scene where this is tipped over, so I'm going to keep this face on, this bottom face. Okay, let's inset this. Oh no, let's do this. Let's put a loop cut. Let's select it. Go like that. Put a loop cut in the center. Want two separate doors. Yeah, let's do two separate doors. Go like that. Nope, not like that. Two of them. I'll scale them in the X. Probably like go like that. Yeah, that will do. Straight along the line, just a bit. Maybe a little bit more. Something like that, maybe. I'm thinking what I want is to have a little design on them. So I'll maybe go like that. Scale this in the X a little bit. Go like that. Scale in the X. Oh, it looks right about the same. Like that, and then we'll do this. Scale it in Y. No, Z. until it's roughly the same. And then I will select these 4 faces and set them. And set them back inside, kind of like that. All right. So I'm gonna start beveling all of this. Hopefully I don't, mess anything up. I didn't have bad luck with my beveling. Maybe it's just doing it in the wrong order. But for some reason, I'll bevel some and just completely mess everything up and give me a headache later. But I think it's these ones we want to do first. Just do a clamp on. Clamp's not doing anything. Well, let's mess everything up. Well, let's do a little bevel then. Oh, I don't want this. I want this. I'm going to do the outside. I think the outside is what I want to do first. And if it messes it up, then I'll just Control Z and do it again. I was thinking rounding this off, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rounding it off, kind of like that. Let's see what happens when I bevel all these. Yeah, something like that. That's what I was wanting. Shade smooth. And then we'll bevel these inside corners. I guess I could just face select everything. Just bring it up a little bit. Like right there. I think what I'm going to do is take that, take this, and then move it out just a little bit, just to kind of tighten up those corners. And then take this. So no, that's not going to actually do anything. I don't think that did anything. No, did it? See how tight those corners are. Yeah, it didn't. Well, I guess it kind of did. Let's. What if I had a weighted normal? Oh, that ain't gonna work. I dissolved these. No, then that really messes it up. Okay, let's see here. Don't like shading with shade auto smooth. That doesn't look good. At least I don't think. Something like. Let's just turn it up to 100 and see what it does. So, I suppose that looks okay. Just playing around with this, seeing if I can't get that, because it's this right here that I make it. Okay. You know what? Let's set these one more time. Probably all at once. Just a tad. And then go into the wireframe. I want them to sit at the same. So they want to sit at the same height. That looks terrible. Let's do this. Let's merge everything. I don't know what I did there. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I think that looks fine. Let's put it in with the grand scheme of things. Kind of want. Kind of think it looks really plain. Shade always smooth everything. That shade smooth everything. Something like that. It's not, still have a bevel on it, so we're gonna bevel this real quick. Let's merge everything by distance. We got our little friend here, so we don't need him anymore, actually. Delete. I just think these squares look a little bland. Now, let's work on some sort of latch for it, huh? What do I want the latch to look like? Let's bring in a... Let's bring in a plane. Let's see if I can make this work. I want to do something like this. Add a little bit of thickness to it. Actually, no. I want it to be sort of roundish. So what we will do... I'll settle for that. Something in the middle. Give it a little bit of thickness. Maybe a little bit more. Something like that. Delete this back face. sure I'm liking that all that much. These corners are just too sharp for me. We'll see if we can't fix that. That did absolutely nothing. It's fine. We'll just keep it like that. I don't want to be adding a bunch of additional polygons and stuff now. We're going to focus on this, and what I want to do is a loop, 2 loops, and then we'll run a like a little handle thing through it. So I'm going to bring in a circle, scale it down, I want to delete, that's way too many vertices. And I did it again. Mistakes happen. Same we happen a lot. We'll go 16. Yeah, we'll go 16. Kind of want to scale it in X. And we'll try that. Doing something wrong. Trying to add thickness to that. I know there's a way to do it. I did it before and you can remember exactly how I did it. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it. Alright, we want 4. I'm thinking that'll probably be good. I do want to come here. Let's go to graph and do this. GX and see if I can straighten these just a tad. Like that. That's gonna matter, you're not gonna see them. Maybe shorten them. Same length, so let's turn snap vertex on. And let's do GZ. No, hit the GY. Let's do something like that. Not same thickness of